Hello there and welcome to the White and Mackay Premier League, and this is the Boyle Sports Premier League preview. This week, week 7, we're in Brighton, but last week at the MEN in Manchester, some great games. It's been very hard this year to get the players to go by their consistency of form. Some players are playing very well one week and then the next week they're not doing it. Last week, Taylor against Mardle. Taylor looked very tired. He's now gone in, had a bit of a rest over 3 or 4 days, so he should come out all guns a-blazing this week. But last week against Wayne Mardle should have been 5-1 up at the break. Wayne had 7 180s, more 180s than he's hit all season in the Premier League, had chances at doubles, didn't take them chances, and then Phil ended up winning the game. And that's a couple of points that Wayne will envy that he should not have dropped come the end of this league when the pressure's on. Barney against King. Well, Barney, what a great game Barney come in with. I spoke to him before the match and he did look great. He changed his darts again, more grip on the middle of the dart, and he really got into Mervyn King early on in the game, and Mervyn King had nothing to reply, and Barney had a great win there. Parton Klassen, well again Klassen missing doubles. This young man keeps giving himself chances, scoring well enough, but he doesn't take the chances. And I keep saying that the one person you don't let have chances to, and that is John Part, and John Part made Klassen pay for it. Jenkins against Wade. Again, Jenkins is another player that is not checking out. He's not hitting his doubles. He's scoring well enough, but he's just not doing it when it comes down to the business end. And another player you can't give too many chances to is James Wade, coming on superb form. Won a tour event last weekend, so I'm expecting a lot from James Wade for the future. First game up, Mervyn King against Terry Jenkins. Mervyn King top of the league still. Got beaten by Barney last week, and I can see him getting beaten by Jenkins as long as Jenkins can hit his doubles. He's scoring well enough, hitting a lot of 180s, but he's missing too many darts at a double. I mean, it's not just 1, it's 2, 3, 4, or even 5 at times, and you can't do that in these standards. And one thing Mervyn King has done very well in this Premier League, has taken his chances. A lot of ton plus shots out, so this game could actually go either way. I mean, I can see a draw in the match, I can see King, or I can see Jenkins winning this. Jenkins is going to win sooner or later. Maybe this game, the start of his form coming back. Second game up, James Wade against Wayne Mardle. Well, Wayne had big chances of beating Phil Taylor last week and didn't even get a draw out of it. Missed chances, scored very well. More 180s than he's done all season in 7, but James Wade is on fire. He won a tour event in Wigan the weekend. He is playing superb, and Wayne has really got to score well and not miss his chances. Otherwise, Wade's going to do exactly the same as what Phil Taylor did last week. Third game up, Barney against Klassen, the 2 Dutchmen, and after Barney's performance last week I can only see one winner here. But as I said about a couple of other players, Klassen is giving himself chances. He's scoring well enough, but you've got to take your chances in this short format against this class field. Now Barney played really well last week, his attitude was right, and that's what I like to see in Barney. You get him smiling and he's dangerous, and I can only see a Barneveld win this week. Last game up, John Part against Phil Taylor, and if there's one player that can beat Phil Taylor on the big stage, it is John Part. He's got more bottle than all the other players put together. He really does take his chances, and the reason he's put the points on the board this year in the Premier League is because he's been given chances and he's taken them. So if Phil Taylor gives John Part chances like he did Wayne Mardle last week, John Part will beat him, but I expect Phil Taylor to come out all guns a-blazing. He's had 3 or 4 days off and he's relaxed and he's gone back to his old Taylor mode of getting up there and really doing the job. So John Part has got to be at the top of his form when he won the World Championships against Phil a couple of years ago. Otherwise, Phil could run away with this. It's all going to be down to setting up the shots from both players at around 200. They've got to go out in 6 darts. If Part does it, he may get a point, but if he doesn't, Phil Taylor could end up 8-3, 8-4. Well, every week Boyle Sports give me £200 for my charity bet. Last week I went for it with 2 draws to try and earn some big money. You know, on form, I thought it was a good bet. It didn't come up. The week before it did. But this week my bets are King to have the highest checkout in his match and Wade to win the first leg against Wayne Mardle. And the reason I say this about Wade winning that first leg is Wayne Mardle, when he walks on that stage, he exerts a lot of energy walking on the stage. Sometimes he's not quite prepared for that first leg. So Wade King, the double, Hopefully it'll pay out this week. Well, if you'd like to take my advice or have a bet yourself, go forward to bullsports.com or phone them on 0800 44 00 00.